Well, unfortunately, so many companies fall into this trap that they only want to hire senior designers instead of junior designers. I understand nowadays, especially in 2021, it can be so disheartening because all of these short boot camps and master degrees, they just produce so many junior UX designers. Even though when you go out and look at some job advertisements, you see so many UX jobs. But only a few companies are prepared to hire junior designers. And I want to tell you what the reason is. And then I give you what is your best chance? So why companies don't want to hire junior designers? It is a really good question. So there are multiple reasons. But the first one why they don't want to hire juniors is juniors are not time effective. Hiring someone at the junior level actually can cost huge money for the company. The problem is not the salary. It is the cost and the time that someone else needs to dedicate to upskill that junior designer. Junior designers usually require a lot of attention from a senior designer. And sometimes if the organization is pretty small, then they just cannot afford that. They might not even have a senior designer there. So they just want to have someone who can take the project and run with it. And usually junior designers are not prepared to do that. And the other reason why companies don't want to hire junior designers is because of the quality of work that the junior designer might do. So this is like a generalization only. So not all of the junior designers produce lower quality work, but in average, yes, they do. Sometimes the junior designers are not even really good at time management. Junior designers usually haven't worked with time constraints, so delivering something on time, it's a skill that they need to learn on projects. So a lot of companies assume that you won't be able to deliver by the deadline. So it's very important during the interview that you express that you have great time management skills. The other reason why companies don't want to hire junior designers is because they cannot afford to assign a senior person or a supervisor to a junior designer. A senior designer is much faster. They might already have assets like from previous project that they can utilize during a new project, while a junior designer needs to build everything from scratch. A senior designer, because of their experience, they are much better at making decisions on the spot or without consulting other people, other designers. While a junior designer, because of a lack of experience, they just cannot do that. So they always need another person as a sounding board to bounce ideas off. Junior designers usually learn much better when there is a senior designer assigned to them. So working alongside another designer would be really beneficial, but a lot of companies just cannot afford that. And another reason why companies don't want to hire junior designers is even if they have a senior designer, which I actually noticed during my career, not all of the senior designers are great mentors. So just because somebody is in the field for, let's say, at least 5 years, so they should be perfectly able to mentor another junior designer. But in reality, that's actually not true. Someone can be amazing at their job and deliver such a high quality output and amazing design solutions, but they are not really good at passing their knowledge on to someone else. That is actually a skill that the senior designers need to learn. And not all of the senior designers want to be mentors or want to be managers or want to work with junior designers. And that's just how it is. Most designers I know, they are introverts. Some senior designers are not that great at giving critique to other people. So those people usually are freelancers and then they work alone on projects. So overall, not everybody is prepared to teach other people about design. And you just need to accept that just because someone is a senior designer, they might not want to teach you. So the best way to figure that out is just ask. Just have a candid conversation about this. Have your expectations set. The other reason why companies don't want to hire junior designers, especially when you're coming out of boot camp or you just finished school, is because even you learn design thinking theory, you don't have system thinking, and that is required. For example, think about journey mapping, service blueprint, experience mapping, empathy mapping. Only 2 of them could be practiced, but the rest, you actually need to have real life experience. You cannot just make things up, because huge part of it is doing the user interviews, synthesizing the data and map it out, and have that system thinking mindset that most of the junior designers just don't have due to the lack of experience. These are just a few reasons why companies don't want to hire junior designers, but what can you do as a junior designer to get hired? Your best bet is having a killer portfolio, resume, ace your interviews. How do you get hired even without an experience? Applying for jobs at larger organizations. Organizations that are prepared to teach a junior designer, to give you a senior designer or a mentor so you can work alongside them. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't be disheartened. Just keep applying, keep practicing, show up and do your best during an interview, and you're gonna get a job soon enough. All right, I see you next time. Bye.